Hi, my name is Crunchy, and this is part 10 of us playing All of Porcupine. This is our shift after leaving the Hibernation Festival. The first ever Hibernation Festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted, but when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in the cabinet, and on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how the story goes. Sure. Excuse me. Not in the mood for the hibernation festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand, with the stews and everything, I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Yeah, 'cause we got that. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well, um, let's tell her who has it. That greaseball. How dare he? The world just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality. When I get my hands on him, now, off to your shift. Dr. Krokowski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. Alright, thank you for letting me know. As if I didn't know already. I do remember. You told me that in last episode. Yo, it's just something, man. Or maybe I just didn't drink enough water. Can I go to their office? I cannot. That's okay. Dr. Krokowski. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Mr. Krokowski. I mean, Dr. Krokowski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, it's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So, how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick, others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. Alright, see you soon. Um, honestly can't stand people like that. Like, they can't even, it's like, it's one thing to not, want to enjoy life in your personal life, but when other people are expressing, having a good time and enjoying their life, it's unbearable for them. And I get that a lot. And it's just like, why do you hate yourself so bad that you then have to project it onto me? I think you should fix something about that, you know? So Mia is texting us. I don't know how far back this goes. Glad you're coming back today. Maybe we'll have time to chat. I still can't believe I won. I'm still shaking. That was amazing. Thanks, Finley. Yeah, that's our girl Mia. I'm so happy she won the stew festival. I mean, the stew competition. Okay, we have one new patient, I believe. I don't recognize this owl. He looks scary as fuck. Owls in real life, yeah, they're scary. Not like I've seen an owl in real life, but in videos, damn, you're a big owl. It's like, why did their face look like that? It looks like an illusion almost. Dr. Gerda Neisdorf? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. Then tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? Saint Ursula save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Neisdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching and muscle atrophy, liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I am aware of the high mortality rate once surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. It's like, maybe it's because I'm not a doctor, but it's like, if you know what it is and what's going on, why are you here? You know, I don't know. It's just me. But let's see here. Do this. Need to look at it real quick. We need more blue and more orange. It real quick. Less. Damn, I'm sucking right now. I think I need to start over. Shit. That's not what I meant to do. But I did the same thing. I want to start with this one. That leaves us with extra. Do this one. Oh, that's probably why I got a B, because it's like minus, but it's nowhere to go. Get out. Let me. This. This is the only one that adds to blue. Y'all, am I tripping? Ugh, I hate this. Especially because this lady is like, kind of like a know-it-all type of thing. Like, she's kind of a little bit, I feel like she could give herself this medicine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why she's in this bed. I might have to skip to the part where I figure this out. 2D. Okay, perfect. Right? Okay, good. Whew. Figured it out. That's all. Your liver readings are in the critical range. Don't say. Make sure it's cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with. We need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen, I I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me. I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insists I don't drink here. So now I have two problems. Alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, y'all. According to the latest research, your symptoms could also be triggered by other diseases. New research? You better read her ass, Finley. Come on. Read her ass. A load of waffle. That's what it is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Thank you. Please let me do my job. Okay? Okay. Shouting at the kids again. Alrighty. That pill situation kind of stressed me out. Good evening, Ms. Van Gallen. It is important not to get rattled. For every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh. Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sanja this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly, it got hard to breathe, and I passed out again. I burped. Dr. Gauthier brought me here. Brought me back up here. Oh! Okay. Who told us? The horse. The horse told us about Dr. Gauthier. I have to admit to a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time, too. He was a huge help in getting Sanja up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gauthier. Any recommendations? Yeah. I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. That is very true. I believe in that too. Medications sometimes only treat the symptom, not the cause. Miss Van Gallen, I wish you all the best in a natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Oh, are you a pheasant? I don't know what a pheasant is, really. I don't really know what it looks like. I just know it's a bird. Thank you, you too. Right? Are you feeling, Miss Van Gallen? I still feel sort of a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have begun fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Gauthier kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core, breathing exercises, that kind of thing. I tried yoga once. Not my cup of tea. I love yoga. I don't do it as often as I low-key want to, though. Get distracted. I don't really prioritize it. That could change, though. Yes, Dr. Gauthier has his own way of looking at things, but he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. Alright. Fuck, I was worried we'd do this one. Okay, up. Okay, it is much better. Kinda locked in a bit there. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. That happens to me a lot too. When I get overly stressed, I get breakouts, acne breakouts. And yeah, that's just one thing. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest, which is very ironic because sometimes those be the most stressed out students because they're always doing some shit, like they're always busy. The things that Dr. Gauthier said, they kind of helped. I'm gonna take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gauthier again tomorrow. Rest well. Hope you will. I struggle with stress regulation as well, and paying attention to your stress levels. But yeah, as I was saying, acne, and I think something I've been noticing more lately is headaches, migraines. I would have really loved to go to the hibernation festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. It's okay. I've been having my own little hibernation festival right here. I just had a coffee with cream and hay. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm not trying to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Alrighty. Which one? Where are you? I wonder if I still have that candle for Irma because I didn't see it. Didn't see it in the top left corner. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking caffeine this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful hibernation festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake now, I've got to admit. Okay. Sounds good, I guess. Can I not give her the candle? I was worried about this too. It's like, even though I hit a checkpoint, the game is a little bit glitchy. So I wasn't sure if they were going to save the fact that I had the candle for her. Okay, if they don't, it's not much I can do anyway. I'm done, Dr. Krakowski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. It's really quite pleasant. Okay, so, well, let's see. Gotta sub the A. You were really quick today. I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course. What? Miss Daikama. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I've got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Yay! Okay. Well, don't keep her waiting. Alright. Can I say something to you? I'm gonna come back maybe. See how I feel. Hey, yippee! I'm jumping with joy because I get to see Irma. Oh shit. I was checking the wrong door. I keep forgetting that she's not over there. Hey Irma, how are you doing? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. It was great. Met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion, and look what I found, Irma. Hey, I just know that candle smells so fucking good. Oh. Hey, you smell that, doctor? The scent is just incredible. You've really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by, from all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. In the fire, I'm assuming. Um, no, it's all right. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. Hmm? I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Krakowski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I can imagine. But may I ask one more favor of you? Of course, what is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know. Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's alright. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. Let's see. It's just a thing, right? Okay. That lady is trying to die. It's kind of sad. It's like, I knew this was coming for her. I had a feeling. But we always have hot water here. Thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Winter tea for the season. Okay, I'd better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes. Irma has a taste for the finer thing. Could you come with me, please? Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her reading. She's going to die. In the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too. How can you just walk in there like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything? I feel like y'all did the best that y'all could though, Finley, no? I've already done everything I could, right? Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley. She's old. But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. It is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Should we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go, now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. My boy Finley is like really heartbreaking. I mean, his heart is breaking over this for real. Like, I understand. I never grew close to a patient to the point where it hurt me that they passed or it hurt me that I'm leaving the job. But I get it. Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? Oh? Oh, sorry. I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling. Thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world. But he also had a great fear of flying. And he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to, till it was banned. It was the hibernation festival. When Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time, there was already snow on the roads and the roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together, I'd already brought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, it's still book fights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then, all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. Me? I'd seen the whole thing, and I leapt desperately at the dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down, but instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket. The wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights. The cold bit into our skin, but I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true. I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Fortunately, I soon realized that the burner was frozen. Then I remembered the hazelnut candle I'd bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but I was indescribably beautiful. It was indescribably. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly, there was a bang. The burner had started up again. The heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon. Even the altitude didn't bother him anymore, but how would we know which way to go? Then, before we could even begin to worry again, I heard it, very softly, the hibernation hymn, the song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the hibernation festival. We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward the song. Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers. What a sight. They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of the fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less. of how my Gilbert and I took flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the hibernation hymn? Where? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it. They're probably still celebrating. And here's the two of us, stuck working the hospital night shift. Working the night shift at the hospital, eh? I bet y'all. You're doing a good job with the work. But Irma, hate it. To the hibernation festival. Look at the candle in the back. Oh, they're trying to make me cry. Can't act. Wow. I wish there was a what's it called? The thing in front of the book that helps you keep track of chapter you're on and yada yada. Just thought about it. He's like, oh, is this? Yo, what a new animation too. Wow, looks like someone got out of the wrong side of the bed this morning. What happened? Enjoy the hibernation festival? They're so great right now, Alfia. Help you? My God, Finley is really sad. I'm sad with you, Finley. Don't lie. Maybe Frocka. Hold on, that looks like you, no? Maybe Frocka has nice food. Finley. So you don't look so good. If I didn't know any better, I'd say your inner river is bursting its banks. You can see that. That makes a lot of sense. That is bursting the banks. It's overflowing with it, and like thinking about it a lot. How are things with your sister? I told her about your stream of consciousness idea. Two twigs clicking together to stem the current. We cried for a full hour. Oh, that's a good thing. I hope. It is. Soon the river's student will become its master. Right, Finley? In me? Not yet. But soon. Perhaps. Wow. Next, I'll teach you how to choose the right camping chair. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hehehe. Okay. Shit, guys. I'd love to get away for a while. I feel you, Finn. I feel you. Well, it's life. People come, people go. Just go for good. Another time. Revisit. Same dialogue. Gonna skip past this. Bad guys. I thought he'd be able to see. Hmm. Said you was get. And Finley is depressed, man. Or at least he's really sad, I think. If you see Pinna. Wait, take the bus where? We have to go to work? Are you being serious? Whatever. I thought this was just another normal day. Pinna. Hopefully she can help you feel better. But that's like... Oh, is that why he can like float down if I hold? I'm not hungry. I feel you. Guess I picked the wrong day to go shopping. So the stores are closed. Yeah. It's really cold today. I'm glad our display windows have double blazing. Doubt we'll get many customers in this weather though. Maybe it's the right day to take a little time off. Yeah, I think so as well. I'm pressing A, but nothing is popping up. Finley! Is everything alright? Really, if I'm honest, it's Irma. It's gonna call me this morning. Ready to make her memorial figurine. It's so sad. I was really fond of old Irma. She was my patient. I was there when she died. I couldn't do anything for her. I'm sorry to hear that, Finley. That must have been awful. I don't know how I feel yet. I hardly slept, even though I was exhausted after the night shift. I thought I was prepared for something like this, but Irma was... I know, Finley. Everybody knew Irma. Everyone loved her. And she was lucky you were her doctor. I'm late. We can talk more another time, okay? Oh. That sucks. I guess we should... I would say take the long way to work, but... maybe let's stop by Giuliano's shop. Talk to him about it. I'll meet y'all there. Giuliano, I'm really sorry that was... I can't... I had a feeling he talked to him. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Today. I understand though. I'm really sad and upset. I don't want to talk to anybody. Hold on, y'all. My laptop just went in energy saving mode. That means I have approximately 10 seconds before it fucking dies. Even though it's literally hooked up to the outlet. But try a different outlet maybe. It's looking like I need a new laptop charger soon. Alright though. want to talk to his bear friend. Okay. I have to say, but it is a pretty depressing ending. This part. Um, and real quick, I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Yeah, I guess. I guess one good thing out of this episode is I found out that this is kind of him flying. You see how his wings get bigger as he floats down? So I guess that's not flying, but that's gliding, and that's something, you know. Um, and I'm also bearing some, it's not bad news, but I guess it kind of is on brand for this episode. I am going to be taking a little break from playing Call of Porcupine, like 2 days, not too crazy, and I'll be back with the videos back to back, hopefully, if I feel like it. I'm really just trying to find a balance of having fun with this game and the other games that I want to play on this channel, just having fun with the channel. I'm not taking it too seriously, but also showing up, you know. So yeah, and I want to take some time to pat myself on the back for all the accomplishments that I've had for the past year or two, including this channel and other things outside of the channel, you know. So I'm gonna take 2 days of, I guess, a little break, focus on other things within myself, and I will be back with y'all playing another part of this game. We just finished part 2, or act 2. Didn't even know there was acts to this game, don't know how many, but I'm feeling like we're probably getting to like the midway of the game or the last section. So yeah, let me know y'all thoughts so far. Um, so sorry that this episode won't try me. Sorry that this episode was a little bit sad, but it's okay because maybe when we come back, we can pick it up and the mood is a little bit lighter. Thank you for watching. Um, Hi, my name is Crunchy. This is my gaming channel. If you like this video, check out my other videos. You know, leave a like and check out my other videos on this channel. Subscribe to know when I post more and when I come back. And leave a comment, a nice one. I don't do well with the negative energy. I don't do that shit. Don't be coming to my space with that shit. Okay? Okay. With that being said, I guess I'm gonna talk to y'all in a few days. I'll play with y'all later. Take care of yourselves. Prioritize your happiness and peace. And peace.